The harrowing journey through the desert to Libya and across the sea to Europe can take weeks or even months. Migrants and refugees fleeing war, poverty and persecution face not only scorching temperatures, but what the UN describes as unspeakable brutality and inhumanity.
I'm not getting used to read those chilling testimonies on those dark statistics that are in the report. This is unacceptable.
A UN investigation based on thousands of interviews outlined stories of sexual violence and torture, even death. And it found half of the violence was perpetrated by security forces, immigration officers or border guards.
Whereas in the past we believed that it was mainly smugglers and traffickers, yet yes, they are key perpetrators of violence, but the primary perpetrators of violence are people who are supposed to protect.
The UN found that in 2018 and 19, at least 1,750 people died before reaching the Mediterranean, making it one of the most deadly routes for refugees and migrants in the world. And it thinks that number is just the tip of the iceberg. It says the abuses experienced on these overland routes have remained largely invisible, with more attention on the ocean, where hundreds of people drown every year. This week alone, hundreds have been brought ashore in Europe, rescued from sinking and overcrowded boats. They are the lucky ones. Others are sent back to war-torn Libya to be held in detention centres, often, the UN says, in appalling conditions. On Monday, 3 Sudanese migrants were shot dead on their return to Libya when they tried to escape.
We have to understand that countries like Libya, who is in conflict, civil war, people are dying, there is a huge displacement, is not a safe port.
The UN report calls for accountability and for the international community to show that it cares whether people like this live or die. Alexi, Al Jazeera.